what is these leaders have in common? The African leaders, just look at them. What do they have in common? Even if looking at them, just looking at them, what do they have in common? And what is wrong with the people, the normal people, the poor people? Because I don't think anymore that our people who are in a right state of thinking, they are still voting for these people, because it doesn't make sense. They can lead for 15 years, but that 15 years will be paying to the black people, to the poor people. And then they will continue fight to stay there as leaders. What are they leading us to? All of these leaders here, in their countries, they complain about this. No one is happy with them. No one wants them to remain in power. But they do whatever it takes. They buy votes. They do whatever it takes to remain in power. And they are not doing everything in their power just to stay in power, to rectify their mistake, but to bring more problems, but to bring bad things to their country. How can an old man, a father, a grandfather, have a mentality to destroy instead of rebuilding and building the country? These are two old people. Probably they have grandchildren. The grandchildren are the future of their countries. But their children don't care. They won't even tell their fathers that, "Father, do you think it's wise to lead like this? Do you think it's nice to lead like this?" They have wives. What do you think of their wife consciousness when the husband walks in? Dude, you are collapsing the country. Does the wife even care about that, or they just want to enjoy the Ferraris, all those things, stay in expensive places? Really, the masses are in struggle. It seems like we as the people, we have a serious problem of thinking. Somehow, somewhere, we think that someone who's deliberately collapsing the country can change and help the country to become better. That's just delusional. A man lead for 4 years. In that 4 years, nothing changes. Actually, the prices of food, prices of petrol, everything goes up. But in your heart, you still think that this could be the leader. What makes you think that this could be the leader? What have you done to show you that I am the leader of the people? But because we are ignorant and we take whatever scraps they give us. And why are they giving leaders like this? Because if you look how they bring the future president, deputy president, like for example in South Africa, Paul Mashatile is deputy president. Have you seen Paul Mashatile? Do you think there's any difference between him and Cyril Ramaphosa? I mean, we can ignore the fact that leaders in the world, leaders in Africa that are doing well, are leaders who are in shape, leaders who are healthy. Can we say the same about these old people who seems not to care? And for how long will this continue? Because if you look at the other countries, they put their people first. They don't do such things to their people. They care. For an example, Americans, they put white people first and they say America first. We don't care about blacks. We even want the South Afrikaners there, but not blacks. Why? Because they understand that their people are important more than them. But our leaders think that we are not important to them. And how can you be important to people like this? Are they important to themselves? Is there anyone who is in a good state of thinking, think less of themselves? Now, they beg and pray AGOA. They beg and pray America to stay. But America was here for a long time, but still nothing changes. The problems of South Africa never became better, but actually we're worsening every year. The electricity, the only thing we've been told is that we are moving from level this to this level. And it seems like our people just take it as it is. We are a powerless nation, accepting whatever they bring to us. You hear people saying things like, we need them here, we need the business. The business was here since 1990s. But the business seems like it's only caring about the people who looks like they are people who are in top positions. The business and the government. The people on the ground, the masses are struggling. They keep on struggling. They even justify the failures of the leaders. For how long will we continue like this? Because at some point we have to be honest with ourselves and admit that this is disgusting, because it is. We cannot be in a country that is led by someone who is not bringing churches, and we are okay with that leader being there, leading us to where? I'm so disappointed with all people. I'm so disappointed with us youth. We just folding our hand and we see that this doesn't benefit us in any way. This doesn't work for us. When you go to work, you get paid 6,500, 7.5. How are you going to provide for your family? Transport, rent, all those things. How are you going to change your life? How are you going to grow and become what you want to become? How are you going to do that with that kind of salary? But it seems like we are taking it because there's nothing we can do. If we don't take it, we're still gonna be broke and poor. What is the way forward? What is the solution for the youth? I think we all must come together and say enough is enough, because this doesn't work for us. They're leading the ugly way. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe.